So Monday morning weigh-in is...
I'd much rather people actually drank Coca-Cola, and because it's pretty obvious that's not good for you.
What's going on YouTube? It's Jason and welcome to day 2 of my 86-day vlog. So we're waking up this morning and Rebecca has decided that she doesn't want to wait today and do a progress update, so she's going to do it tomorrow instead. Part of the, hey darling, hi. Part of the, I'm trying to record a vlog. Anyways, Rebecca decided that she doesn't fancy it today because today's the day she's in the office, and so we're going to do it tomorrow instead. Probably will make sense actually, because tomorrow is the day that we train together. We're going to train Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. Yes, so we'll do it tomorrow. Anyways, on with the day. So Mondays are my weigh-in day, so I'm going to go and do that now. Are you off?
Yeah, see you later.
See, I'll take it. She's gone, I'm free. So Monday morning weigh-in is... $84.9. Let's see how we're looking flexed. So still holding on to some relative conditioning, which is good. 84.9 is 7.9 kilos up from when I competed back in September. On stage I was 77 kilos, but that was me depleted, low carbs, low water. When I started eating normally, within 2 or 3 days, I was up to like 79, 80 kilos. And so I've pretty much averaged a kilo a month since October, which is bang on the nose. If you're natural and you're looking to gain muscle and minimize fat gain, you want to be shooting for about 0.5 kilos to a kilo of gain per month. Any more than that, and you can be pretty sure that most of it is body fat. Let's measure our waist. So just under 31 inches, 30.75 to be precise. I'm going to finish my bulk when my waist gets to 31.5 inches. That way I stay within 2.5 inches of my leanest point, which was around 29 on show day. So my morning starts as normal with granola. You might be surprised to still see me in my dressing gown. I'm not one of these cheesy Americans who has like a morning routine where they get up at 5 and do all this stuff. But what I do is I make sure that every single day I write a to-do list and that my most important task of the day is done by 9 o'clock. And so I have about 1.5 hours to 2 hours of deep work where I focus and get stuff done. So that is my to-do list for today. I'm not sure if you can quite make that out, but planning content for the week is my most important task. So I'm going to tackle that now. So with my content research, I always use Instagram on the desktop. I find when I use my phone, I could easily go down a rabbit hole. So content planning done for Instagram and LinkedIn. I would normally do YouTube as well, but thankfully I'm doing 86 days of vlogging, and so there's nothing really to plan. I'm just gonna go about my day to day and then just vlog whatever happens. Today's post on Instagram is gonna be about a guy called Tim Spector. He's a British scientist, very respected, especially in the world of nutrition, but he was quoted on a podcast saying that orange juice was worse for you than a can of Coke.
I'd much rather people actually drank Coca-Cola, and because it's pretty obvious that's not good for you. That is a treat, but it's nothing says it's great for you and your teeth. Yeah. Whereas orange juice is, in my view, just as bad.
It's just obscene, these criminal statements that mislead people. And so I want to tear him a new one on IG tonight. So same as yesterday, my pre-gym meal is sourdough and peanut butter. Yesterday I had an apple and an orange, and today I'm having an orange and grapes. See, I do like variety. On my way to the gym to do upper body, gone with the days where I'll spend like an hour in the gym just doing one muscle group. So now I do the whole upper body, I hit every muscle group once for 4 to 5 sets, and then I repeat that 2 to 3 times a week. I would normally do cardio after that for like half an hour, but it looks like it's quite bright outside, and so I want to make the most of the sunshine and split up my weights and cardio. So I'll start my first upper body session with cable flies. I'll do them on the bench because I get much more of a squeeze than I do when I'm standing up. You can really get all the way back and get your shoulders out of the move, which is crucial. So final set, we are going all the way to failure. Not technical failure, not 2 to 3 reps short of failure. We are going to full-on failure. I get asked a lot of the time, what does failure look like? And at the minimum, when you start getting to failure, the weight should slow down. Gravity should start working against you, and you should start struggling. If you don't get to at least that point, you're nowhere near failure. Yeah, we're getting there now, Oof. Failure. Okay, so now there's a lovely pump on the chest. We're now going to go for weighted dips. So on dips, I don't go all the way to a failure because of my shoulder, so I go near failure. 2 to 3 reps short is fine. Pick and choose the exercises that you go to failure on, depending on the injuries and kind of stuff that's going wrong with your body. So yeah, I used to, again, go and bench press till failure, dips till failure, but now you've got to work smart. Side laterals, seated, and absolute bread and butter exercise. I'm going to go to near failure, but I'm going to use partials to go to a failure rather than full range of motion. Yeah, we're near there. Partials. Pump is delightful. So I rarely train till failure on my back because it's my strongest muscle group, and so it doesn't need as much attention. I pretty much train back just to maintain it and keep it on par with the other muscle groups. I find if I train to failure on my back, it will start to run away from other muscle groups and start to overpower other things. And so the key thing for me is aesthetics and balance. And so if my back is responding better than other things, reduce the volume on that and put volume on other muscle groups. So last exercise we're going to do is what's called the rope crunch. This works the abs. I get asked a lot, should I train my abs on a bulk? Yes. You're not going to see the abs much during a bulk for most people, but what it will mean is that when you do shred down, you're going to have much bigger, thicker abs. It's very important. And so we're going to go heavy on these ones for like 8 to 10. Try and get as much of a squeeze as possible. So all the way in. So a good workout. Next to the menu we have jollof, broccoli, spinach, chicken breast, and shito. Rebecca used to say shitu. It's shito. This is my favorite meal by far, and it's my staple. I go to it every single time. The macros are on point, and it tastes great. So the book I'm currently reading is called Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. He's a sleep scientist that's worked with NBA players and professional footballers. It's not just like get 8 hours of sleep. He goes into depth about like your health, your immune system, and all the stuff that happens when we don't sleep very well. I realize I don't read many books anymore. I read a lot of research papers and studies around nutrition and training. I used to read quite a lot of white papers around regulation and compliance stuff when I was in the city, but I don't actually read books. And so I set myself a target this year of reading 1 book per month. So I'll give this a read and maybe even give you a review at the end of Feb. I don't know what I was thinking, trusting British weather. It was lovely about 12 o'clock and now suddenly it's overcast, cold and windy, but we move nonetheless. I always have to remind myself that because I don't have any colleagues and I work for myself, I could very easily go like 3-4 days without leaving the house if I want to. And so it's important for me to go out, especially for my mental health, get some oxygen and get out into nature. Anyways, gotta get home and make sure the house looks tidy before Rebecca starts crying. So here we have a 4-egg omelette, a red onion, and 2 slices of sourdough. I just realized I can't show you my last meal again because of the time that I post this video. I wouldn't be able to get out the door in time if I showed you the last meal, but it's, you guessed it, rice again, but this time with sea bass and mixed veg. To be honest, my diet doesn't change too much in the week. I enjoy what I eat, and it means that I don't have to think about food all the time. And so I would have eggs on my training days, so 5 days a week, make sure I have at least 20 eggs a week, and then I'll have fish 2 to 3 times a week, and then chicken breast every single day. And of course, rice. So that is everything. I need to jump off and post on Instagram. Rebecca is home and is cooking up a storm in the kitchen. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it. Comment below for the algorithm, it massively helps. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow.